All right, guys, this is 4.4 homework number 2. It says modeling real life. A 6th grader weighs 90 pounds. I'm sure that'll be important, which is 120% of what he weighed in 4th grade. How much did he weigh in 4th grade? Okay, we're still going to use this is over of to help us. But we were given the percentage, so we know that on one side of the equal sign, we're going to have the percentage of 120%. So we know that's 120 over 100. It's okay that that's improper. It's going to be because 120% is more than 100. So it's still going to be 120 per 100. And so all we really need to do is figure out, does the 90 go on the top or the bottom? Is 90 the numerator or the denominator? Where does the x go? Well, let's think about it. A 6th grader weighs 90 pounds, which is 120% of what he weighed in 4th grade. Well, I'm hearing that 90 pounds is 120%, right? So 90 pounds is 120% of another number that we don't know. So it looks like the 90 is going to go on top, and the x is going to go on bottom. X is going to be the denominator. Let's go ahead and check this. So I have 120x. And let me scroll down here. And remember, it's 120x because 120 times x is the same thing. And then I have equals 90 times 100. Well, 90 times 100 is 9 times 1, which is 9. And then add my 3 zeros. And then since the x is attached to 120, we're multiplying by 120, we're going to divide by 120. And remember, we always have to do that on both sides. That gets rid of the 120. I'm left with x, which is what we want. And what does x equal? Let me do it on my calculator. 900 divided by 12, and it's 75. I want to think for a second, does that make sense? So I'm thinking it does, because if a 6th grader weighs 90 pounds, and that's 120% of what he weighed in 4th grade, well, how much did he weigh in 4th grade? Well, he's going to have weighed less than 90 pounds. So first off, I know, because if I do that, if I look at that answer, 75 is less than 90. And also, if I go ahead and plug this in and I do 90 over 75 equals 120 over 100. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move my work over here. I can already see that 90 times 100, we already know is 9,000. So 9,000 equals, and then if I type in my calculator 75 times 120, you're going to end up with 9,000 as well. So you know we can always check our work if we're doing this by multiplying and multiplying, and those have to equal each other. If you had accidentally put the 90 as the denominator, you would have actually ended up with a bigger number than 90, and that wouldn't make sense to weigh more in 4th grade than you would weigh in 6th grade. If right now you're 120% of what you weighed in 4th grade, right? Because that means you were 100% of what you made in 4th grade, or what you weighed in 4th grade plus another 20%. So make sure as you're solving these problems, I know they're tough. I know they can take some time, but really think about it and think, does my answer make sense? We know it not only makes sense just logically with how we're thinking of, oh, well, they would obviously weigh less in 4th grade than they did in 6th grade. And it seems like about the right number, but then we were also able to double check it and confirm that it was the right number. So there we go. The answer would be 75 pounds.